Hello everyone, JohnnyThunderEAS&Weather here with your day 1 outlook for both fire weather and severe weather. First off, I'd like to announce that I got a new iPad. So the format is a little bit different, so yeah, this is my new iPad. So anyway, we have a critical fire weather area today covering East Central Georgia and southwestern South Carolina. Cities in the critical fire weather area today include Aiken, South Carolina, Statesboro, Georgia, Dublin, Georgia, Lexington, South Carolina, and Orangeburg, South Carolina. And there's an elevated fire weather area today covering parts of Georgia, parts of South Carolina, and central North Carolina for the elevated. So, in synopsis, upper-level raging will persist across the southwest today as an upper-level trough progresses eastward across the far northern Great Plains and southern Canada. Meanwhile, a close upper-level low will simultaneously approach the California coastline. At the surface, a cold front will move southeastward across the central Great Plains and Midwest, while surface high pressure shifts offshore of the northeast. Portions of the southeast. Surface high pressure will continue to favor enhanced northeasterly flow across much of the southeast today. Sustained surface winds of 10 to 15 miles per hour are expected to coincide with reduced relative humidity of 25 to 35% and dry, receptive fields to promote elevated fire weather concerns from north central North Carolina, southwestern into portions of southern Georgia. Latest high-rise guidance continues to suggest a corridor of stronger winds 15 to 20 miles per hour will overlap minimum relative humidity values as low as 20%, locally lower during peak mixing, which will support a period of critical fire weather conditions from southwestern South Carolina into eastern and south central Georgia. Locally elevated conditions will also be possible in the eastern North Carolina and northeastern South Carolina. However, recent heavier rainfall accumulations across these areas are expected to preclude any widespread concerns. Portions of the central and southern high plains. Locally elevated conditions will be possible across portions of the central and southern high plains this afternoon, especially where gap flows and terrain affects the enhanced downslope flow conditions. The greatest potential will be across portions of southern Wyoming, southern South Dakota, and eastern Colorado. The combination of winds, relative humidity, and fuel is expected to remain largely remain below elevated thresholds, thus widespread fire weather concerns are not anticipated at this time. So, that's your day 1 fire weather outlook. Stay safe and vigilant in these areas today. If I were you, I would gather supplies immediately, such as food, water, clothing, toiletries, medical supplies, a flashlight, a cell phone, phone chargers, extra batteries, and a battery-powered radio in the event they need to evacuate on a moment's notice because, fires can start and spread quickly. Please avoid outdoor burning in these areas today. Because all it takes is one little spark for a fire to start and spread quickly. Alright, so do not throw cigarettes on the ground. Even if they're not lit. Because 1, that's littering. 2, one little spark is all it takes for a fire to start and spread quickly. And make sure your cigarette is fully out before throwing it away. So, stay safe in these areas today, and now moving over to the severe weather outlook portions of things. Now for the severe weather portion. There is a marginal risk for severe weather today that encompasses portions of central Kansas. Cities in today's marginal include Salina, Kansas, Huntington, Kansas, Garden City, Kansas, Dodge City, Kansas, and Hayes, Kansas. So, going to today's tornado threat. There is no tornado threat for today. So that's good news. Now to the wind, there is a 5% chance of damage and wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today, covering central Kansas. Cities in the 5% wind risk area today include Salina, Kansas, Huntington, Kansas, Garden City, Kansas, Dodge City, Kansas, and Hayes, Kansas. And now for the hail threat for today, there is a 5% chance for hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger today, covering portions of central Kansas. The 5% hail risk area today includes Salina, Kansas, Huntington, Kansas, Garden City, Kansas, Dodge City, Kansas, and Hayes, Kansas. So, in summary, isolated severe thunderstorms may develop across western and central Kansas late this afternoon and early evening, with hail and locally severe wind gusts possible. So, that's your day 1 severe weather outlook. Stay safe in the affected areas today, even though it's only marginal, because you know what the heck a marginal can pull off sometimes. So, and I'll have my day 2 severe weather outlook this afternoon, and my day 2 fire weather outlook later today, after each are updated. Take care.